Things are bad. Yes, I am poor. Why do you think I have to keep changing shirts all the time? Things are bad. And yet, there is hope. Hope from afar. You gotta laugh. You got to laugh. Things are bad. But there is hope from afar. And so, we have this. Oh, can we say something serious? Alright, something serious. Well, 1757. The year was 1757. That was when the last judgment occurred in the spiritual world. John of Patmos was in the spirit when he saw these things. But there are people that take the book of Revelation literally. They say, well, okay, in the wormwood and whatnot, and they interpret it in a material way. And the thing is, it already happened. Things are like in Charles Dickens. It was the best of times. It was the worst of times. We were all going to heaven. We were all going in the other direction. It's all superlatives. There's just superlatives here, there, and everywhere. And that's how you get the hits on your website or your webcasts, through superlatives. And you can't be like, well, there's this and there's that, and you're basically wishy-washy, and people just don't bother watching you. Like the popcorn news, because popcorn news is just wishy-washy. It's not superlatives. It's not, it is the best of times. It is the worst of times. It's, things are about as usual. There's all kinds of things going on, crises, as usual. And there's good things, too. There is fundamentalism, which is one superlative that goes into taking the book of Revelation in a material sense. And there's another extreme which goes into atheism, which decides, well, it's all just a bunch of baloney. But in between, in the wishy-washy state, it's complicated. And people can't get their hands around that. And so, there is the question, do people just choose not to think, or are they incapable of thinking? I don't know. Can people, are they able to think, but they just choose not to, or maybe they just are unable to think? So I should really say something really stupid, and that would be sure to increase the viewers to my webcasts. But that's contrary to deeply held opinions. And so, let us have a laugh. Where's the laughs? There is today, Wednesday, Wotan's Day. There's tomorrow, Thor's Day, Thursday. There is Saturday, Saturn's Day. And they're all in these compartments. The 21st century schizoid man, he lives in compartments. And if you don't live in compartments and you try and take a wider view, then, well, you're one of them, they're conspiracy theorists. You're one of them, they're intellectuals. And as I said way back when I first started doing these webcasts, I just don't care. I used to care. I used to think, well, what will the neighbors say? But things are so bad that I just don't care. And so, I am for peace, yes. And so, I am against war, yes. And the fundamentalists, well, if it works for them, that's fine. And the atheists, if it works for them, that's fine. But I just don't see things that way. I see things in a deeper kind of things. Where Isaac's wells. In the Word, the Bible, Isaac is digging wells. He was the son of Abraham. And he was digging wells here and there and everywhere. So, why is that sacred? It's sacred because it's not literal. There's a deeper meaning. In Abraham and Sarah, they go to Egypt, and Abraham, he says, well, this is my sister, it's not my wife. And then Isaac and Rebekah. And Isaac says, he says the same thing, that, well, this is my sister, this is not my wife. There's a deeper meaning, and people just are, can they think, but they choose not to think? Or is it that they are incapable of thinking? That's something I can't figure out. So that's it for today. And thank you for watching Popcorn News.